And it really seems like the big change with everything happened after that day. You know, uh, when we lost Kennedy, I think we lost direction, and
Yeah.
we went into a new direction with the neocons and the military industrial complex, which we were warned about by Eisenhower, which is funny because he was he's warning us about something, but he was right in the thick of getting us
Think of it.
stuff too.
Yeah.
So
That's an interesting and a very thought out observation. But I hear what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, we've just been it seems to build on it. When we lose values and we lose pride and we lose our desire to speak out, then all of a sudden that becomes acceptable, and then in a few more years, it's like we get pushed back and pushed back into a bigger corner and a bigger corner. I was doing an interview on Freedom XM, and they asked me, because I play a lot of patriotic festivals. I mean, I play Armed Forces Day, Weekend for Our Heroes, the Freedom Festival. I play a lot of stuff like that. And I was asked if if there were any of us left. And the truth of the matter is, now this is my opinion, but I still believe we're the majority. I think it's just half of the people who feel this way won't stand up. So it looks like there are fewer of us out there than there are, because a lot of people have just said, you know what, it's easier just to be quiet. Or I've got people now, and I'm sure this was the way with our parents and generations of parents, but I mean, I know grown adults with teenage kids, and maybe adults that are a little older than teenagers, young adults. But their kids still one way, that this younger generation, as parents, they've decided, well, we just don't say anything about it at home because it upsets Todd or upsets Jenny, or, we don't want to argue with them. And it was probably the same way, when parents had adults through like the hippie generation and stuff, they probably were at odds with their kids. And, yeah, I still think we're the majority. I just think there's, people are not willing to stand up and talk about it and, share their real feelings.